Mr. Bean has been a timeless source of laughter since 1990, bringing the quirky genius of Rowan Atkinson's silent, bumbling character to screens worldwide. But beyond the laughter, the cast's journeys have been anything but predictable. Some transitioned into unexpected roles, while others faced unimaginable challenges. Let's dive into their stories, from the heights of fame to the quiet realities of their lives today. Frederick Trev as Colonel. Frederick Trev, born on March 29, 1925, played the role of the Colonel in an episode of Mr. Bean around 1990 when he was 65. With his authoritative demeanor and calm performance, Trev portrayed a military officer who served as the perfect contrast to Bean's silliness, creating a memorable comedic moment in the series. Off-screen, Trev lived a life full of remarkable stories. He married Margaret Jean Stott in 1956, and they had 3 children together. Their marriage lasted until his death. During World War II, Trev served in the British Merchant Navy and took part in Operation Pedestal in 1942. When the ship Wimarama was bombed, the then 17-year-old bravely saved many comrades and was awarded the British Empire Medal, BEM, and the Lloyd's War Medal for bravery. This experience left a lasting impression, and he later wrote the script Operation Pedestal, which aired on BBC Radio in 1974. Trev received a Laurence Olivier Award nomination for his stage performance in The Iceman Cometh, 1980, and earned great respect from the National Theatre. He passed away at the age of 86 on January 30, 2012, in Mitcham, Surrey, leaving behind the legacy of a talented actor and war hero, even though he spent his final years quietly away from the spotlight. John Juncan as the maitre d'. John Juncan, born on January 29, 1930, portrayed the restaurant manager maitre d' in the 1990 episode The Return of Mr. Bean at the age of 60. With his distinguished yet easily agitated demeanor, Juncan delivered a hilarious exchange in the face of Bean's clumsy antics at a posh restaurant, highlighting the show's characteristic physical humor. In real life, Juncan faced many challenges. He married Jenny Claiborne in 1977, and they had 1 child, living happily together until his passing. Juncan's life was turned upside down by financial difficulties, including a £120,000 tax debt and a £70,000 lawsuit related to a game show ownership dispute. These dramas temporarily shook his faith in the entertainment industry, but he returned to write for shows such as The Crazy World of Joe Pasquale, 1998. Juncan had a successful career with significant contributions to British comedy. He was respected as a next-door neighbor actor with a recognizable look. He passed away from lung cancer at the age of 76 on March 7, 2006, in Aylesbury, Buckinghamshire, leaving behind a humorous legacy. His friends, like DJ Dave Lee Travis, remembered him as someone who always brought laughter. David Batley as golf attendant. David Batley, born on November 5, 1935, played the golf attendant in the 1995 episode Tee Off, Mr. Bean, at the age of 60. With his mournful face and dry comedic style, Batley created a memorable moment when interacting with Bean during a chaotic golf game, highlighting the absurdity of the main character. Batley's personal life had its challenges. He married Sarah Hanrahan in 1971 and had 2 children, including actress Zoe S. Batley, living happily together until his passing. Born with a hole in his heart, Batley attended a special school and worked in his family's printing business before pursuing acting at RADA. Batley was well known for his supporting roles in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, 1971, and worked alongside Eric Idle in Rutland Weekend Television, 1975. He passed away at the age of 67 from a heart attack on January 20, 2003, in Epsom, Surrey, leaving a lasting mark as a talented supporting actor known for his grace in every role. Helen Burns as department store client. Helen Burns, born on December 22, 1916, played a department store client in the 1993 episode Mr. Bean in Room 426 at the age of 77. With her aristocratic appearance and humorous reaction to Bean's eccentric behavior, Burns created a brief but impactful moment, highlighting the contrast between sophistication and the silliness of the sitcom. Burns married stage director Michael Langham in 1948, and they had one son, actor Chris Langham, living together until Langham's death in 2011. Burns's career shone with roles in The Changeling, 1980, and Scarlet, 1994. She won the Laurence Olivier Award in 1994 for her supporting role in The Last Yankee at Young Vic and Duke of York's theaters, a proud achievement. Burns was also respected for her work at the National Theatre. Sadly, she passed away on July 23, 2018, in London, at the age of 101. She was the grandmother of Emily Langham and the former mother-in-law of actress Sue Jones-Davies. John Rolf as the postman. John Rolf, born in 1935, played the postman in a Mr. Bean episode around 1990 when he was approximately 55 years old. With his unassuming manner and bewildered reactions to Bean's bizarre actions, Rolf delivered a light-hearted, humorous moment that highlighted the sitcom's spontaneous interactions. His career was notable for roles in Doctor Who, 1963, The Expert, 1968, and Clough, 1964, along with production work on various television projects. Though he never won major awards, Rolf was highly regarded by colleagues for his professionalism and versatility in both acting and production. His role in Doctor Who, in the episode The War Machines, remains a fond memory for fans. He passed away on August 12, 2020, at the age of 85 in Ross-on-Wye, Herefordshire. Rowan Atkinson as Mr. Bean. Rowan Atkinson, born on January 6, 1955, created the iconic character Mr. Bean at the age of 35 in the debut episode of the sitcom that aired in 1990. With his signature non-verbal comedic style, Atkinson turned Mr. Bean into a child in a grown man's body, delivering laughs through awkward yet inventive situations. The role not only defined British comedy in the 1990s, but also catapulted Atkinson to global stardom, with the episode The Trouble with Mr. Bean attracting 18.74 million viewers. Off-screen, Atkinson's life hasn't lacked drama. He married makeup artist Sunetra Sastry in 1990 and had 2 children, but their 25-year marriage ended in divorce in 2015. Soon after, Atkinson went public with his relationship with actress Louise Ford, 29 years his junior, which stirred media controversy. Health-wise, Atkinson has revealed he's struggled with a stammer since childhood, though it never hindered his ability to bring characters to life. Atkinson's career has been filled with accolades, including the Golden Rose at the 1991 Montreux Festival for the first episode of Mr. Bean and BAFTA nominations for Best Light Entertainment Performance in 1991, 1992, and 1994. He was also appointed CBE in 2013 for his contributions to the arts and charity. At age 70 in 2025, Atkinson is still working, recently appearing in Wonka, 2023, and preparing for Johnny English 4. Despite personal scandals occasionally overshadowing his fame, Atkinson remains an enduring icon of comedy. Matilda Ziegler as Irma Gobb. Matilda Ziegler, born on July 23, 1964, played Irma Gobb, the quirky girlfriend of Mr. Bean, at age 26 in episodes of the sitcom starting in 1990. Ziegler's portrayal of Irma brought a humorous balance to the show with her mix of charm and impulsiveness, often getting caught up in Bean's antics. The role made Ziegler an indispensable part of the series, highlighting the uniquely awkward romance in Bean's silly world. Ziegler's personal life is quite private, but she is married to actor Louis Hillier, and together they have 3 children in Kent, England. Professionally, however, her career has been diverse and noteworthy. Beyond Mr. Bean, Ziegler appeared in TV shows like Lark Rise to Candleford and voiced Irma Gobb in Mr. Bean, the animated series. While she hasn't received major awards, Ziegler's stage career is highly respected, especially for her role in the Norman conquests at the Old Vic Theatre. She has also been praised for her performances in several BBC Radio 4 plays. At 61 in 2025, Ziegler remains active in the entertainment industry, maintaining a steady career while staying away from the spotlight of scandal. Robin Driscoll as Man Buying Tokens. Robin Driscoll, born in 1959, appeared as the man buying subway tokens in a 1990 episode of Mr. Bean at around age 31. Though his role was brief, Driscoll made a mark with his humorous reactions to Bean's clumsiness. More importantly, Driscoll was a co-writer of the series, helping shape its unique physical comedy style, which earned Mr. Bean the Golden Rose in 1991. His professional career, however, is quite remarkable. In addition to Mr. Bean, Driscoll wrote for several British comedy programs, including Alice Smith and Jones. He also acted in minor roles, often collaborating with colleagues from Not the 9 O'Clock News. Driscoll shared in the accolades awarded to the Mr. Bean team, including the Golden Rose and a 1991 BAFTA nomination for Best Comedy. He is well respected in the British comedy writing scene for his contributions. At age 66 in 2025, Driscoll continues his creative work behind the scenes in the UK, steering clear of the chaos of showbiz. Richard Wilson as the dentist. Richard Wilson, born on July 9, 1936, played the dentist in a 1992 episode of Mr. Bean at age 56. With his gruff expressions and comic reactions to Bean's chaos, Wilson delivered a memorable moment that underscored the contrast between seriousness and absurdity in the sitcom. The role added to his already diverse career, best known for One Foot in the Grave. Wilson's private life has remained discreet. He has never married and publicly came out as gay in 2013, a move widely supported. Later, he once shared how he initially turned down the role of Victor Meldrew, only accepting it after much persuasion. Wilson was honored with an OBE in 1994 for his contributions to the arts and won a BAFTA Scotland Award for his performance in Tutti Frutti, 1987. He was also nominated for an Olivier Award for his stage directing work. At 89 in 2025, Wilson resides in the UK, enjoying retirement and remaining respected as a beloved figure in British television. Rudolph Walker as the Invigilator. Rudolph Walker, born on September 28, 1939, played the Invigilator in a 1990 episode of Mr. Bean at the age of 51. With his stern demeanor, Walker provided the perfect contrast to Bean's absurd antics during the exam scene, helping to highlight the show's signature silent comedy. This role, though small, stood out as a bright spot in his long-spanning career. Walker has been married 3 times, most recently to Lorna Ross in 1998, and has 2 children from previous marriages. His personal life has remained relatively peaceful, with no major public drama. Health-wise, Walker remains strong in his later years and continues working in the entertainment industry. He is best known for his decades-long portrayal of Patrick Truman in EastEnders. Walker was appointed CBE in 2020 for his contributions to the arts and charity work. He also received a Lifetime Achievement Award at the 2018 British Soap Awards. At 86 years old in 2025, Walker resides in San Juan, Trinidad and Tobago, and remains a beloved presence on British television. Nick Hancock as CCT camera thief. Nick Hancock, born on October 25, 1962, played the thief caught on CCTV in a 1991 episode of Mr. Bean when he was 29. Though brief, his role was memorable, with Hancock's panicked reaction to Bean's foolishness adding flavor to the episode. This appearance was one part of Hancock's varied career, which shone more in his work as a presenter. Hancock has been married to Sherry Eftekari since the 1990s, and they have 2 children. His personal life is very private, with no major scandals or known health issues. Hancock rose to fame hosting They Think It's All Over and Room 101, and also appeared in comedies like Cashback, 2006. He was nominated for a BAFTA for his work on sports programming and has been praised for his contributions to British TV comedy. At 63 in 2025, Hancock lives in Staffordshire, England, and continues to work in entertainment with his signature sense of humor. Howard Goodall as the church organizer. Howard Goodall, born on May 26, 1958, appeared as the church organizer in a 1990 episode of Mr. Bean at the age of 32. A small but memorable role, Goodall's humorous interaction during Bean's disruptive church scene stood out. However, his most significant contribution to the show was composing its theme music, which earned widespread praise. Goodall is married to Valerie Goodall, a music producer, and they enjoy a happy, drama-free life. There are no reports of illness. His career has thrived as a composer, writing music for Blackadder and The Vicar of Dibley. Goodall has won 2 BAFTA awards for his scores and was appointed CBE in 2011 for his contributions to music. At 67 in 2025, he lives in Kent, England, and remains one of the most respected composers in the country. Angus Deaton as Man on Park Bench. Angus Deaton, born on January 6, 1956, played the man on the park bench in Mr. Bean in 1991 when he was 35. Though brief, his role brought a humorous interaction with Bean that highlighted the show's physical comedy. It was a small part in Deaton's otherwise prominent career. Deaton experienced major public drama when he was dismissed from Have I Got News for You in 2002 following personal allegations. He lives with his partner, screenwriter Lisa Mayer, and they have 1 son. There are no reports of any illness. Deaton is also well known as the host of Would I Lie to You, and for his role in Nightmare Creatures. He was nominated for a BAFTA for his presenting work and earned praise for his role in Waterloo Road. At 69 years old in 2025, Deaton lives in Sussex, England, and remains a familiar face on British television. As we reflect on the legacy of Mr. Bean and the actors who brought it to life, it's clear that their journeys have been as unpredictable as the character they helped create. From stardom to struggles, their stories are a reminder of the unpredictable nature of fame. What do you think about the cast's journeys after Mr. Bean? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more content. Thank you and goodbye.